Hi guys, Nancy back. Nancy back with Pretty NLC Designs. Thank you guys for joining me again. I'm going to finish up my the little Cupid, the bottom that we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to change the camera angle so you guys have a little bit better of a camera angle for me, for you guys. So let's see. I think this camera would probably be a little bit better for you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, all of that. I would really appreciate it. And let's continue on with the Valentine's Day wreath tutorials. Again, there's going to be so many of these guys. I'm just breaking it up and step by step, showing you how I create my wreath and having fun doing it. I hope you guys like it. Okay. All right, so the last tutorial, if you guys seen that, I showed you how to make this little stuffed bottom, the little shoes, which I really like, these little pink little shoes. Now what I'm going to do to make it not look like it's just like a baby, or like my kids like to say, half of they said I put a grandchild on here, but we're going to add this lace to the diaper just to kind of give it a little bit more, I don't know, what do you want to call it? I don't know. So I went ahead and cut some lace out. Again, this is just, how big is this lace? Well, it's 6 yards total, and it doesn't really tell me how wide it is. How wide is this? Let me see. This is, it's 1 inch width. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm just hot gluing him underneath. So let's just kind of go up here with some hot glue. Kind of just kind of shove it up underneath there. This is the front side. We're not really going to see that part, but I just want the lace to come in over here under the back end. Can you guys see that? I got your camera good enough for you guys? Let me see if I can do that a little bit better for you guys, okay? Let's do this. Yeah, here we go, guys. This is a little bit better. Whoops. Dang it. There we are. Make sure you guys can see everything that I'm doing here. Let's move this out of the way. Again, if you guys see stuff start disappearing off my table, it's because my cats are in here. For those of you guys that follow me, you know I have 2 Maine Coon kittens. Well, they are almost 2 years old. They're not, Maine Coons do not finish growing until they are about 4 years old. But you guys don't want to hear about that. So we're just going to making it a little bit fancier, a little bit cuter, adding some little character to this little girl, to my little Cupid. Cannot wait to get her on my wreath with all the other stuff. This is it's going to be a pretty extravagant wreath for me. For my house. It's for me, for my front door. I've made wreaths for years, and then I kind of slowed back on making them, and I just really make them for family. But I do customs. If somebody wants one, I'd be more than happy. Just message me and we can work that out. But this is our bottom. I see, like, that lace just made it even cuter. Okay, so we need to do the other leg, and then we're going to add some hearts to the bottom as well. Ugh, that did not look good, did it? Good thing this is on the inside. We won't see this part. Okay. There we go. Just get that glue to stick. Okay. I guess my glue was still wet. Still wet when I did that part. Again, I don't really care what the front looks like because it's going to be up in the wreath itself. So that right there is not a big deal. Okay. That part is not a big deal at all. I'm going to use this popsicle stick instead of burning myself today like I did yesterday. Okay. Let's see here. By breaking down this video, I'm actually just recording it as I go, piece by piece. I hope that's okay with you guys. I know sometimes it's hard to just sit here and watch a whole full video, but if anything, I hope this gives you guys some ideas on what you can create. And this would be really cute for like a baby shower wreath, or even just a baby shower centerpiece. You know, just something quirky and fun and cute. Again, making the little character itself, I just used one of the puffy hearts from styrofoam puffy hearts from Dollar Tree. You don't have to use that, but you can use just like a little. I just like the way that I had them, and it kind of gave the, and then polyfill. I just like the form for a bottom of that heart. And let's see here. I used toddler size tights. This was just a towel, like a barkeeper's towel. You could use a soft blanket, you know, get one of them from Dollar Tree or something like that. That would be really cute. I use polyfill. I use some foam, some wiring, just the kind of wire that you use to make floral stems. You get it at Michael's. It's usually in the styrofoam section. Again, I don't care what the front looks like. I just need to make sure the side view, and I just need to make sure the side view here and here. Okay, because this is going to be in the wreath, right? She's going to be in the wreath like this. So we're going to see, I put the wire in the legs so that we can bend them. And then I use some foam. You don't have to use foam. You could use, to give a little bit more structure, you could even use like a paper towel holder, or of course it wouldn't really bend as good, but you could just wrap a bunch of foam, the polyfill around your wire if you wanted to, just so that it gives it a base. Like I said, I used some just old packaging foam. And let's see here. I'm on a glass mat, so let me clean my mat off to get all these glue gun pieces off. This is just like a little razor blade. So now that I have that on, I can turn off the glue gun, because what I'm going to do next is, let me unplug this. So what I'm going to do next is you could either use heat transfer vinyl or regular vinyl. I'm just using some regular vinyl. I'm going to cut out some hearts, and I want to decorate your little diaper area just to give it a little bit more. That's the gold I want. Yeah, let me get a different gold. I want a brighter gold. So yeah, I'm going to get a different gold really fast, okay? Okay, guys, I actually came back with some gold and some pink glitter. So I think I want to do a whole bunch of different hearts in both of them. So we're going to just cut a piece of this off. Let's see. Here's a good tip, guys. Use these slap bracelets instead of the rubber bands, because rubber bands get old. But you can use slap bracelets to see how these break off really easily. They get old. They've been on here forever. Rubber bands don't last. But if you get a bunch of slap bracelets, you can use them. So I'm going to cut this out. Now, I mean, your best bet is to use the heat transfer vinyl. I just didn't feel like getting that part out. I'm going to try it first with this. If it doesn't work, then I will get the heat transfer vinyl out. Because then I have to get the heater out. And I mean, the heater out, the little, what do you call that thing? The iron. And I have a baby one, but I don't know. I just wanted to see if I could get this stuff to work first. All I'm doing is cutting these about 2 inches. I'm guesstimating, making nothing exact. Okay. Same as over here. I'm going to cut some hearts out of these. Just cutting them all random. Let's cut that piece off right there. Okay. Now this is when I wish I had thought about this earlier. I could have used this on my my Cricut machine, but I'm just going to cut a heart out. I'm just going to fold it, see if I can do it that way, because you know, don't want to do anything simple and use the machines that I have. I just want to do everything by hand, I guess. Right? That does not look like a good heart. Let's this doesn't look like a good heart. That's good enough. Little chunky little heart. So I'm going to do these, and with the magic of the internet, we're going to have them all done in just a second for you guys, okay? Okay, guys, I got a bunch of little hearts cut out, and I'm using what they call a stick pin. Let me see if I can show y'all what exactly that is a little bit closer. If you guys haven't seen these, you can get these off also on Amazon. So let's see if I can show you really close right here. Okay. You guys see this? Oh, my hands are in the way. Let's let it focus. Get the camera to focus a little bit more. Is it too close? Can you guys see that? Let's see here. Yes, I don't think you guys can see what that is. Let's see. Nope. Sorry, guys. You guys can't really see it, but it's got like a little bitty stick pin, like a needle in the tip of that. Oh, maybe you can see it a little bit there. You see? Okay. So that is what a stick pin is. It's got a little needle pin. Okay. So what I'm actually going to be doing now is, you see it's really easy. You can you pulls off your vinyl like this, stick it underneath there, and you're able to, well, supposedly pull up your vinyl. It helps in weeding. You can't get this one. There it goes. I can't get it to so, and then I'm just going to put these on. I think these will be fine, but actually I think I'm going to go ahead and glue them just to make sure. So let me get the glue gun back in. Now, if I was using heat transfer vinyl, I could, you could press them in there, but I don't feel like getting that part out. And since it's mine, I'm just going to keep doing that. This vinyl I've had forever, so it might be getting just a little old. Sometimes vinyl still does that. Okay. Trying to make sure I'm underneath the camera so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But like that one, I mean, they're going to peel right off. So this is just kind of placing some hearts around. Place the bigger ones around here. Yeah. Let's see here. Here we go. So much easier doing it this way. Holding it up on my hand. There we go. Get that one. Can I do any more bigger gold ones? Let's see here. It's got fuzz on it. I'm patting it like it's a baby bottom. If you guys saw, let me do that. See, that did not pull off correctly. So now I'm definitely going to have to go in with this one right here. Let me put it here on the ground. There we go. I'm going to come back and I'm going to use the hot glue gun all over this. There we go. Maybe I went a little crazy with them with this many, but I think it looks cute. Gonna randomly put the hearts all around. There we go. One in the middle. And you can rearrange these, you know, as you're doing this, just to kind of see how you want to have them. Because they're so much fun to do. Like I said, some of this vinyl is so much older than, I don't know how long I've had it. Come on. My little cat is over here snoring. One of them anyway. The other one is, he's over here. I don't know if you guys hear that. It sounds like a hoo, hoo. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's so adorable. See, how many else do I have? How many more? How many more do I have made up? I have 2 more gold. And look, doesn't that look cute? Isn't that a cute? Let's see if I can get the other bigger camera so you guys can see how she's adorable. She's coming out. Here we go. Look at this. How adorable is this now? It's a little bottom. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. It's like my other half, he always says, why do girls say it's so cute and it's a baby? This, I don't know. Just as girls is how we do stuff. Let's put him there. Let's put him there. That one there. We need one kind of bright. I want that one there. I want that one there. But she's got her little where do you need to go? Right there? Okay. But for my little shoes, because I don't want to worry about doing a certain brand, you know, I'm thinking a little heart on the bottom of her shoes would go really cute as well. So maybe let me cut one of them out. But I'm going to do the gold. I'm going to cut a couple more hearts. Let's see here. It's just probably an inch wide. Okay. Again, we're just going to use our slap thing there. And these ones I kind of want to be the same size or as close as possible. I want the hearts to go right there in the middle. So I'm just going to kind of fold them in half, 2 pieces here. And let's see if I can make a heart that looks decent. Again, if you have your Cricut, you can use your Cricut. If you have one of those, like a punch, you could use a punch. Because these guys are not the same size. And so, because I folded one inside the other, duh. Some of the times, the things that you don't realize. We're going to make them the same size. Okay. We are going to make them as close as possible. So there we go. One. And then let's make you. Oops. You look kind of funky. They look funky. It's like funky hearts. So I'm going to go back this way and I'm going to end up making, well, I'm going to end up having to cut them out again, guys. This is because Nancy doesn't think about some of the things that she does. Yes, I do. I need bigger hearts. Ah. All right. Let me just cut one instead of two. Ta-da. Oh, he still needs to be a lot bigger. Now it needs to be a lot bigger on that shoe. So, okay, I need to cut it wider. So we're going to cut it. Okay. Back up over here. This is my thought process, guys. Sometimes as I'm creating, I am just like, let me see, what should I do? And then it doesn't dawn on me sometimes that I should pre-plan some of this stuff, right? Oh, no, that's way too big. All right. You guys, I may end up having to like put you guys on pause, come back and see if I can make a heart that's not too jacked up. Maybe what if I just don't do it? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to leave them the same. But I do want to put a heart on her little shoes. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm just going to leave it that way. Sorry, I just wasted y'all's time on that. But we're going to come back over here. We're going to glue these babies down. Okay. I'm going to burn myself in the process because I let my glue gun get too hot. Okay. Okay. Leave my finger. Okay. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Now you can either put the glue on here, just flip it over, smash it down. Oh, I already did that one. Or you can just lift it up, come back and put it in just like that. I need a glue stick. Okay. Here we go. All right. I come in here, see if I need to do anything else. Got the glue kind of on one of the outside of them, which I wasn't happy with. But overall, the little girl looks really cute. Isn't that adorable, guys? That is just adorable. She's got a wedgie. Let's fix that wedgie. Oh, and let's fix this one right here. There we go. Put you down a little bit more. Okay. Just making sure they don't lift up. All right, guys. So we have my little character. Isn't she adorable? I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I did kind of want to put some little hearts in here, but it's a little bit, it's okay if we don't do that. Should have put some lace around her little feet. Is that a good idea? Kind of put some little lace around her little her little high tops. I think we can do that. I think that would cover up some of the glue. Yeah, we're going to do that. We are going to do that. So then we'll be done with her. Did I unplug you or did I leave you plugged in? You are still plugged in. Okay, so let me measure it around. Okay. All right. Cut another one for over here. Okay. Gosh, I don't remember where I got this ribbon. I think at the time maybe Joann's when it was open. But you can get it. I'm pretty sure you can get it at Hobby Lobby. I know that's the only roll I have, so I'm glad I'm using it finally. So since we're going to use the front of the leg, we're going to start that way. Okay. So I'm going to shove you in there. Use my popsicle stick so I don't sit here and constantly burn myself. Shove her in there. A little bit of a lace around her feet. I'm going to put this one in there. Yes, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry about that, guys. So all I did was just shove it in there. So I just thought that was really cute. Okay. So let's just throw some glue down in there. Shove our little sock lace in there. It's really good because it gives the little leg and the shoe something to kind of grab onto as well. I really like that. Sorry, girl, but your legs are all jacked up. All jacked up. Okay. All right. Let's get her in there. And let's get your shoelaces out and the tongue of your shoe out. And let's get this in there. Okay. Man, whoever thought about glue guns just made a, I mean, oh, how amazing is that? Look at her little legs, her little shoes. How cute. How cute. Cute, 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 cute. Oh my gosh. Up. Let's shove you in just a little bit more. Okay. Just to make sure we get your whole leg in there. Get your whole leg in that shoe. Okay. Now, if you do this, when you buy the little shoes, I just got them off of Amazon. I think they were like $8 or something. I think I got 6-month size shoes. I'll have to look. I think, just to make sure. I was really torn. I wasn't, I kept going back and forth like, what size of shoe do I need? What size of shoe? I don't want to be, I'm not doing a Bigfoot. I'm just going to do a little character. So I really wasn't sure. Now, let's see, this one is really already glued in pretty good right here. You guys see that? So I'm gonna have to shove it in there. Kind of fold my shoe, my little leg in there. Lift this, don't forget the little, what are these things called anyway? The little straps, I guess. Boot straps. Now they're shoe straps. Okay. And let's just keep shoving these down in there. Okay. Flip her back around. Go over here. I was torn between some little cowboy pink little, I'm in Texas, and they had some pink little cowboy boots, which I thought were just adorable. But seeing as I had never made one of these before, I was kind of like, do I want to spend $15 for some little shoes? And then I wasn't sure what size I needed. And this is coming off right here because it's not glued. Let's glue him down a little bit better. That side too. There we go. Okay. Just coming in and making sure that these guys are stuck down. Okay. Don't want them lifting. Okay. There we go. I mean, they're not going to be completely off. It's just, you don't really want that lifting on the edges. Okay. Another thing I don't like about the glue gun is the glue sticks. Is the glue strings, not the sticks. Obviously I like the sticks. I just don't like the, you can use a blow dryer and get them off. It's just with the vinyl that sometimes it's hard to get that off. So I'm going to use a paper towel. I'm going to use some 91% alcohol. That's what I have in here because it's now if you use the glitter ones, it's gonna, some of the glitter is going to come off of those because that's just the way that vinyl is. But you can at least clean up the gold and clean those all off. Okay. Like I was saying, I have the 91% alcohol in here, and sometimes a 99 because that's what I use with my resin. So that's all I buy now. There we go. Got those little things cleaned up. Got our little girl done. Our little, like I said, this can just be for a baby wreath, or it could be for a your Cupid, your Valentine's Day. I hope you guys like this. Again, please like and share. I really appreciate it. Continue. I'm going to continue with my videos. Oh my gosh, I have one more left. Oh, right, these are the ones that I made. Oh. These are the ones that I made earlier. So I guess since I made them, I might as well put them on, right? Duh, Nancy. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get quiet when I craft, and then sometimes I just seem to talk and talk and talk. But since we have some extras made, let's just put them here on the side, okay? So I'm going to put a whole bunch of glue right here. Get that guy on there, just like that. Okay. Put that one, and then I have this other gold one. I don't want to waste them. So, let's not waste what we have. I seriously doubt I would be putting them on anything else. So, there we go. That one, do I have any more that I made? Yeah, I have one more. Okay. Let's see here. I feel like I have more gold than I do the pink. But this pink one is coming up right here. So let's put some glue down. You too. Are you coming up too? Like I said, you could have used your heat transfer vinyl, cut out some hearts, do your little iron, and you wouldn't even have to do this part. So, but since I didn't feel like getting it out. So, I guess there's too much gold together. It's too much gold. I don't want to waste him though. We don't want to waste him. All right. All right, guys. Thank you. See the little girl here? The little bottom? Isn't it cute? It's adorable. So now you guys, if you guys want to do, you could do more of these for like I said, baby showers, centerpieces, wreaths. How fun are these? If you did the little overalls, you could put like a bunny butt here, and it could be like a little bunny I think you've seen those attachments. But guys, I've never made one before. I winged it, and I think it came out adorable. I can't wait to see this in my wreath with the wings. And please continue watching these video series. I'm going to continue the next step. And the next step is when I'm going to be adding some mesh to my greenery. And then I'll be doing some picks and stuff like that. I may do the picks next. I don't know yet, but please continue watching, like, subscribe, share, and thank you for being here with me. Don't forget to, I guess, what is it? Hit the bell thing so you get notified when I get new videos out. Thanks, guys.